Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. My name's Pokey. The last episode we made our way up Coronet. I believe that's its name in this game. I hope I didn't get that wrong. Up to the temple. Fought Professor Kamado. Of course, Valo here has been a big help too. This episode, we're making our way up to the temple and hopefully putting an end to all this. Let's go. Come on now. Now's the time. Use the red chain. Wait, what is this? There's a voice speaking in my head. No, in my heart. It's speaking to me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then. What? Do you hear what you're saying? Catch you. Almighty Sinnoh. I think the Sinnoh might be speaking to me. Telling me, you hold the red chain, try to catch me then for the fight to come. Take these. And 10 Ultra Balls. I would've known you were gonna give me those, I wouldn't have fucking bought any. Welcome to the battle with Palkia. Go, Promo Pass! This is the quote-unquote Almighty Sinnoh that we've been hearing so much about. At least in the Pearl Clan's mind. It is no joke of a battle. Of course, being one is classified as one of the final battles. At least in terms of main story progression. In normal Pokemon gameplay, I would be throwing a Quick Ball right now, but because we don't have that, I'm just gonna throw an Ultra Ball to try out our luck and see what we're going up against. Also to see if we can have a funny moment. He caught it, right? He caught Almighty Sinnoh. Red chain's been shattered, but we still got the Pokemon of the lakes. Thanks for getting this far. Well done, Pokey, my boy. Masterfully handled. Watched this whole time as you battled and caught your way through simply stunning victory. You truly are a pride of the Survey Corps. It's like I taught him as well. I hear the Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Palkia. Mighty Palkia speaking to me in my mind. Space-time grows chaotic. The power fails. The frenzied one, it now comes to fight. That is why I'm here. You're telling me there's another one? But the Red Chain smashed to bits. No way even Pokey could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that one. Last one now. Come on! All of you, we must vacate this. God, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, you can't just leave it here. You dunce, you won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get going. This dreadful power, it's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems like a buildup of the same energy that caused the strange lighting that threw the noble Pokemon into frenzied states. Our two clans truly were following different Almighty Sinnoh, but both were real. What a shocking turn of events. To say nothing of the shock of hearing the commander speak so differently. I just apologize from the bottom of my heart. To both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Pokey. And to you, Pokey. I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. We understood, Commander, that you had your reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We left things in quite the state up at the temple. The stuff, Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? That's what I expect from a real scientist. Dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention the loss of my composure. Seems that having Pokey has been a good influence on us all. It's only natural. Pokey is strong enough to single-handedly defeat his new opponent single-handedly. I threw one Ultra Ball and he was in. My Pro Bowl pass had to die for it, but I threw one Ultra Ball. Oh, slow down. Did you forget the red chain broke? We'll be alright, armed with the knowledge that mighty Palkia imparted on me. Palkia, that Pokemon that talked to you. Yes, it told me its name, but that's not all. It also told me this. The Stone of the Creation Beginning. The Chain of Red. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three, calm the chaos now, disturbing the flow of time. And the almighty Palkia must go back with the temple, it said. Chain of Red is in pieces, but if little bits of it will do, I've gathered those. Vessel of humankind's convention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. Gotta be it, but what about the Stone of Creation beginnings part? Ian might have some idea. He's knowledge about stone and materials. He goes digging for ore sometimes. That's so, then Warden Leanne would be a fine resource to consult. What are your thoughts, Professor Laverton? Have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, I think I do. Pokey, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from the Wire Deer and the others? The ones Volo had said messages engraved upon them. I started this recording 8 minutes ago. That fight took nothing. Just remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think it may be a hint to what we need. What do you mean? Don't you see? We search for stone, or ore rather, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leanne might know where to find such a thing, as he'd been investigating that at Volo's urging. Well, you mentioned that Volo fellows come around the Diamond Clan settlement asking about those plates before, too. Seems like a lead worth following. Decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stones of Creation's Beginning. Though the name is rather mouthful, wouldn't it say? Suppose we call it Origin Ore. Yerda, but we ask for your clan's aid much more. Of course, I shall call Leanne to the summit camp at once. Waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my vacation just never came. I decided to honor myself with my unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, see these other louts have their little task getting on with. What of the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? Your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine, your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Won't you understand anything? Everyone has work they're suited to and work they're not. Oh, and before I get... It seems you weren't entirely useless after all. Galaxy Team Grunt, well done, you. As a reward for your durable efforts, just a way of encouraging the little people, and you're all so little compared to me. 3 candy truffles. Don't know what the hell that is, but okay. Oh, did! I brought Leanne. Ish. That gas suits you as poorly as the important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Sui's ores and stones and her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with that, perhaps you'd like to take off Cleaver in a battle with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more capable of zapping both you and your ugly bug of yours always waves back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you just now? Ellie, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman! Everyone back at home is all worked up because the Pearl Clan got to speak to the Almighty Sinnoh, or Palkia, or whatever. You want them hogging all the glory? Ord and Leanne, if you would. Certainly. Let us set out at once till we make for the Primeval Grotto. Fuck am I going? Oh, there. Down there it is. Okay. Let's go. Stay a little quieter whenever I'm going down these ways in case we hear the magical sound. You know what it is. Yes, I see it. Oh, I don't need it mentioned. That's a Pro Bowl pass. Hello, Pro Bowl pass. It's an Alpha Pro Bowl pass. Would we not? Thanks. That's an Alpha Nose pass. Ow, you dick. I need to go here. A curious cave. Feels some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created at this place. What do you think, Leanne? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligo's moves. So you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? I'm gonna have to ask you to stop right there. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover, we haven't seen you since you walked on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't gotta tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. We know why you look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. We seek maybe a precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh. That earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play Bandit, but I won't let you get in Leanne's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go. Pokey, you take Charm. Okay. Bring luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Face looks like Team Magma. Bandit Charm, challenge you to a battle. Like a blue Team Magma, it's weird. Go, Pro Bowl pass. You ain't careful, I'll send Palkia on your ass. Why is my Pro Bowl pass always getting bullied? Why is it always Pro Bowl pass? Alright, Baniri. A favor, would ya? Sock him in the jaw. One more time for me. Right on, gone. Get out, Gengar. Gengar. That whole thing felt like insult to injury. Come on, Rotom. Put an end to this rain, will ya? Thanks, buddy. One more time. Thanks, bud. Battle decided. Well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. We could really use someone as strong as you are. You joking? I've got no interest in living back at that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're strong as ever, Pokey. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature on top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. You killed my Probopass. My poor Probopass. He didn't deserve that. Honestly, these three, what did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. Thanks, bud. Clone that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she was growled as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Should have said so. What a pain they are, hiding all that with attitude. I was able to extract some of that origin or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose it better go with you, Pokey. You obtained a piece of origin ore. Well, surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew I could count on you, Leanne. No wonder Cleaver recognized you as a worthy warden. Right, I heard like large footsteps outside, and I was like, let me sure no one's at the door. Hurried back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. Leviton's got sound judgment. Plus knowledge to spare, despite a silly streak. Hey, bud. I don't exist here. You don't see me. Bye. Bye-bye. This is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, you can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. Why Jubilife? Why can't we make it? There's a crafting thing right there. Oh, I need to go get Palkia too. All right, Mr. Professor. It's all in pieces now, but this is what's left of the red chain. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it's still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky that you foresought to pick up those broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Pokey. Next comes the stone and the creation's beginning. You handed over the origin ore. Fragments of the red chain collected at the great personal risk of by the Diamond Clan. The stone of the creation's beginning, which we only learned of thanks to the Pearl Clan. Now it's time for the Galaxy team to play our part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Alright, my girl. One of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could you do the honors? My true battlefield, Pokey, even if it may be safe indoors. Yawns are fun. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you best wait outside while we work. Come on, Professor. Wish they'd hurry up in there. Starting to suspect all your prowling about the value of time is to cover for your own impatience. Sitting back and waiting actually solved things. I'd sit forever because that'd be using time well, like this. We've done it, Pokey. It's complete. I dub it the Origin Ball. The message conveyed of our good clan leader can be believed. This should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Like a Cherish Ball. Singular and irreplaceable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. I think the fate of Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching Pokemon in one of these things actually brings the two of you closer together. Wait, please, I hear something. That voice is speaking in my mind again. You mean Palkia? Yes, it appears the almighty Palkia is willing to lend its own strength to us in this battle. Now, that's what I like to hear. Pearl Clan's Almighty Sinnoh, well, I guess I should call it Palkia as one fierce Pokemon. You know, we didn't even get to see it. It only killed my Probo Pass. Everything's ready now, Pokey. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Palkia. Prepare well. Make your way. What kind of rare wares you got? Don't need any of this. And also can't afford shit. Alright. Over here real quick. Actually, I need to take one with me. Palkia. It's only fitting. Come with. But we'll handle that next episode. Next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we'll make our way up to the top of Mount Coronet once again to face off against the Diamond Clan's Almighty Sinnoh. See you guys then.